For decades, cholesterol was painted as the ultimate villain of health. It was the Darth Vader of the dinner table, the silent assassin lurking in every egg yolk and steak. Public health officials wagged their fingers at butter, declared war on cheese, and left bacon crying in the corner. Fat is the enemy, they said, and we listened. Oh, how we listened. We swapped out butter for margarine, full-fat milk for skim, and embraced a bleak, flavorless world of low-fat everything. But while we were busy fearing fat, sugar snuck in through the back door, grinning like a con artist at a retirement home. Here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. It wasn't fat clogging our arteries and inflating our waistlines. It was sugar. Sweet, innocent, childhood memory-inducing sugar. That teaspoon in your tea, the syrup in your latte, the seductive glaze on your donut. Yes, sugar has been the real culprit all along. While fat was being dragged through the mud, sugar quietly slipped into everything we ate, from salad dressings to healthy granola bars. And we gobbled it up, blissfully unaware we were being duped. The cholesterol myth was born from a now debated idea called the lipid hypothesis. Picture this, a scientist named Ancel Keys pointing at charts, warning everyone that saturated fat and dietary cholesterol were going to kill us all. His research conveniently ignored data that didn't fit the narrative. But who cares about that when you've got a killer headline? The media loved it, governments loved it, and the processed food industry, oh, they really loved it. They churned out low-fat, high-sugar products faster than you could say marketing opportunity. Meanwhile, our bodies were screaming, this isn't working. But no one listened. Obesity rates climbed. Type 2 diabetes became a household name. And heart disease, well, it didn't exactly pack its bags and leave just because we switched to skim milk. The real problem was sugar, quietly sabotaging us while we pointed fingers at butter and cream. Let's talk about what sugar actually does. First, it's sneaky. It doesn't just make your coffee sweet, it hijacks your brain. Eating sugar lights up your dopamine receptors like a Christmas tree, leaving you craving more. It's a legal drug masquerading as a cupcake. And like all good villains, sugar doesn't work alone. Its accomplice? Fructose. This guy doesn't just hang out in your bloodstream, he heads straight to your liver, where he sets up shop, turning excess sugar into fat. That fat clogs up your liver and paves the way for something called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It's like cirrhosis, but without the fun of a wild night out. And the damage doesn't stop there. Sugar ramps up inflammation, raises your triglycerides, and lowers your HDL. The good cholesterol. It's like hiring a demolition crew for your cardiovascular system. Oh, and let's not forget insulin resistance. Every time you down that sugary soda or nibble on a cookie, your body releases insulin to deal with the sugar spike. But over time, your cells start ignoring insulin, like a teenager ignoring chores. The result, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and a one-way ticket to health problems you didn't sign up for. But what about cholesterol? That poor scapegoat. Cholesterol is actually essential for your body. It helps build cell membranes, produce hormones, and even make vitamin D. Yet, for decades, it was treated like the grim reaper of nutrition. Eggs were shunned, butter was banished, and shrimp? Forget about it. We've since learned that dietary cholesterol doesn't actually have much impact on your blood cholesterol levels. Your liver, that overachieving organ, adjusts its cholesterol production based on what you eat. But by the time science caught up, the damage was done. The myth had become gospel. And while we were worshiping at the altar of low-fat diets, sugar was laughing all the way to the bank. It infiltrated everything, often under sneaky aliases like dextrose, maltose, or natural cane juice. And let's not forget the marketing geniuses who slapped low-fat on sugary cereals and turned them into health foods in the public eye. Bravo, sugar. Bravo. So, what do we do now? First, we stop treating sugar like the charming rogue who means no harm. It's time to call it what it is, a manipulative saboteur. Second, we welcome fat back to the table. Yes, even saturated fat, because it turns out it's not the artery-clogging monster we thought it was. Butter, avocado, and even eggs deserve their redemption arc. The real solution? Focus on whole, minimally processed foods. Eat things that don't need a nutrition label to tell you they're healthy. Vegetables, nuts, fish, and yes, even the occasional steak are not your enemies. Sugar, on the other hand, watch your back. It's the villain of the story, and now you know its tricks.